Apple just unveiled the all-new iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max. And it's
the most pro iPhone we've ever created.
In this video, I'm going to tell you the top 5 reasons why I'm buying the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max. Number 5 is USB-C. So I might be more excited about the Lightning port dying and getting USB-C than most people. But I seriously think it's a huge upgrade. The iPhone 15 Pro models will have USB 3 capabilities, which will allow possibly faster charging speeds and definitely faster data transfer speeds. You'll also have more compatibility with accessories that use USB-C instead of having to buy a Lightning specific accessory or buying an adapter to use for your iPhone. Plus, the same cable that you use for your iPad and your Mac can now charge your iPhone, which is always great. You don't have to carry these extra cables around. You just need one and it's going to charge all your devices. It's just a better all-around port, and it's been a long time coming, so I'm really excited about this change. Number 4 is the action button. Apple is making another change to a longtime feature in all iPhones, which is the mute switch. The mute switch is disappearing, and the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max instead will be getting an action button. You could of course press it to mute and unmute the iPhone, but there's a ton of customization options for it as well. You can set it to open up the camera application, or turn on the flashlight, or record a voice memo, or even create a shortcut on your iPhone and then set that shortcut to the action button. There's just so many options here, and it's really nice that Apple is actually giving us some customization options. So you're not really losing the mute switch. Instead, you're gaining a button that provides a lot more flexibility. I personally rarely use the mute switch. It was nice to have for those once in a while times that you wanted to turn on the volume. I wasn't really the one to turn off and turn on my volume, but it was a nice switch to have. But I'm really happy that Apple's decided to just remove it and give us a button that's a lot more useful. Now I can just use that customizable action button and launch my favorite application. Number 3 is design. There's no major design difference here with the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max, but there's a few minor changes that I think can make a really big difference. First of all, titanium. No more stainless steel on the iPhone. We're not getting that stainless steel band, but instead we have an all-new brushed titanium band, which not only is more durable, but it also makes the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max lighter. You also have contoured edges, which makes holding the iPhone easier and just more comfortable. The bezels on the display are also getting smaller, which means an overall smaller iPhone Pro and Pro Max. Apple is keeping the same display sizes and instead opting for a smaller phone overall because of those bezels shrinking down a bit. It's not a huge difference, but those small things can add up to just a better overall experience. This is just an incredible looking iPhone in my opinion, and Apple just made a lot of refinements when it comes to the design, and that just makes an overall great looking and easier to use iPhone. Number 2 is performance. The iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max are getting the all-new Apple A17 Pro chip. No more A Bionic chip for the iPhone Pro models. Now we have an A Pro chip that's going to go into the iPhone Pro models, I guess. And this is just a complete redesign that takes performance to the next level. You're getting a 6-core GPU this time around, which means 20% faster graphics performance. The CPU is set to be 10% faster. And Apple also announced a new feature which is called Metal FX Upscaling, which combines the performance of the GPU and the neural engine, which produces high resolution graphics with less power. So not only will you be getting great graphics performance here with 4 times faster ray tracing, but you don't have to worry about using much more battery life to do it. And speaking of ray tracing, the iPhone 15 Pro models will have hardware accelerated ray tracing instead of software based, which just makes for more fluid gaming and better graphics performance. This is going to be a super powerful gaming smartphone and just an all-around performance beast. And the number 1 reason why I'm going to be buying one of the iPhone 15 Pro models is the camera system. With the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max, you have a focus on focal lengths this time around. You have 7 different focal lengths to choose from. You have a macro mode for those up-close shots, which looks really impressive, an ultra-wide 13mm, a 1x 24mm, a 1x 28mm, a 1x 35mm, a 2x 48mm, and an all-new 5x 120mm focal length. This just provides so much more flexibility and detail in so many different situations. And the photonic engine is going to improve the quality and the look of portrait shots even in low light. Cinematic mode will also improve, and it will automatically shift the focus when zooming in and out. It'll focus on a certain subject, and it automatically do this so you can get the best shot possible. You'll also get log encoding, which will provide more flexibility for ProRes video. This will definitely be the most pro camera system in any iPhone for sure. I'm really looking forward to trying that 5x optical zoom. Of course, it's not the 100x space zoom that Samsung offers with their Galaxy phones, but Apple is looking to improve the detail of that zoom instead of giving us more zoom, if that makes sense. This just looks to be an all-around improved camera system here. There's some hardware improvements, some software improvements with the photonic engine, and I can't wait to test out the cameras here and see how good they really are. This is my favorite part of the iPhone 15 Pro models for sure. And those are the top 5 things I'm most looking forward to with the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max, and really the 5 things that are making me go and buy the iPhone 15 Pro model. But what do you guys think? Are you planning on going with any of the iPhone 15 Pro models, or maybe you're just going for the standard iPhone 15 or 15 Plus? Let me know with a comment down below which one you're going to be picking up and why. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos just like this one on tech news, reviews, and opinions, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our new videos, and I'll see you on the next one.